there!
Hey guys!
And welcome to another fun episode of Color Harmonies in Color Theories by
Masse Art Studios.
I'm Lee.
I'm Jeremy.
And if you'd seen our previous episode, which was the first in the series, you will have seen us tackle a monochromatic. There are 6 color harmonies in color theory, and today we're going to be tackling what I think is kind of a tough one. It's actually complementary colors.
Complementary colors.
Complementary colors.
Wow.
So what is that, you may well ask? Well, using your color wheel, and we're using the traditional color wheel, a complementary color is basically combining shades, tints, or tones of one color and then another color on the opposite end of the color wheel. So for example, violet and yellow. So violet's the top, yellow's the bottom, complementary colors.
Now, are you afraid of it getting muddy at all? Because
Absolutely. Yes, I don't know the answer to this question. We will probably pose it again at some point.
Yes.
But I want to know if all complementary colors actually make brown, because I kind of think that they might. So what colors are you going to do?
That's a great question. I think I'm going to do blue.
Hang on, let me find it on the color wheel. Okay, so the opposite or complementary color for blue would in fact be
Orange, which is my favorite color.
Well, surprise, surprise. And I'm going to do the violet and the yellow. So yeah, I'm going to go with violet and yellow.
Nice.
It's an unusual color combination that I would never have thought of.
Yeah.
And I don't use yellow a lot.
See, I know purple and yellow or violet and yellow because it's LSU. It's my high school football colors. Yes.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, well, it wasn't any of those things for me, but I do really want to see what happens when we throw these colors together.
Absolutely.
All right. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Excited to show you number 2 in a series of what is going to be 6 color harmonies.
6 color harmonies.
So, yeah, let's get to the table.
Let's do it.
Let's see you over there.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and boy am I excited about this one. Yes, as you can see, I have the color wheels down here, and this is the color wheel that I am using today. And what I am doing on this color wheel is the blue to orange.
I'm excited.
Yes.
So blue and orange being your complementary colors that you're using.
Yes, exactly. Those
okay.
are my complementary colors.
I love these colors.
Which is kind of daring because blue and orange make brown.
There you go.
So I have a little secret that I'm going to be doing to help that.
Okay.
So we'll see how that works out. But I have a 16 by 16 wrapped canvas, a gallery wrapped canvas. It is taped and pinned on the back.
Awesome.
And let me introduce my colors to you guys.
Okay.
So I have this Master's Touch Thick Body Acrylic Orange.
That's your orange of your blue and orange.
That's my orange. Now I have Prussian Blue by Master's Touch also.
And this is representing the blue color mixed with a tinge of black.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Then I have this beautiful quinacridone Nico Azo Gold as part of my orange.
Which is your orange mixed with black.
Yes. Then I have this beautiful blue Celeste, which is like this baby blue. That is by Amsterdam.
It's just blue light, actually.
Oh, it's blue light. Sorry.
No, it's not.
I was reading the French version.
I think you were. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
And that's representing your blue with the white mix.
Okay, and then I have.
That's your blue.
This is my blue. This is blue
Manganese?
blue manganese, yes. So that's my blue.
Or the M word, as Cos would say. Yeah, this is manganese blue phthalo.
Manganese blue phthalo.
Yeah, so that's your blue color. So one thing that we didn't talk about in the last episode was how you reach these different shades of these colors.
Yes.
So if you were taking this actually very, very literally, what we would be doing is taking the one color and adding black and white to it, black to shade it, white to tint it.
Yes.
Now, because companies make so many different variations of these colors. We don't do that. It's not necessary for us to do that.
Yes.
What we're not going to do anymore is throw in any pearls or metallics because we feel that's kind of cheating a little bit. But as Jeremy said, his manganese blue phthalo is kind of like his original starting color, with the Prussian blue being the shade of blue because that black was added to it, and then this one being the light blue being the tint because white has been added to it. So that's how we're doing this color theory series.
Yes.
We could have actually literally just mixed these colors using white and black, but we don't need to do that because companies are doing that for us.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
and what technique are you doing?
I'm going to be doing a fantasy pour, which is a straight pour into a ring pour into a straight pour into a ring pour. Oh. So it's multi-layered, like, realness happening.
And how many of these have you done?
I've only done one of these. Okay. I think.
Right. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was actually on camera.
I'm not sure either.
I think it was off camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this is literally my second attempt. Oh, not four. My second attempt at this. So let me go ahead and get to layering my cup.
Let's do it. Now I see the secret weapon you've got on the table there.
Yes. Now this is how I'm going to keep from making brown.
Okay.
I'm actually going to put white layers in between the colors between the orange and the blue.
Fantastic.
So
I'm guessing you don't need to do that when you're keeping the same colors layered. Like if you were going light blue to darker blue to darker blue, you wouldn't need to add white.
No.
But if you're going to go blue to orange, that's when you're going to
exactly
isolate.
like I'm going to do right now, which I'm going to start with the beautiful, this beautiful blue, which I'm just in love with.
That's the Prussian, right?
That's the Prussian. This gorgeous Prussian blue. Now I'm going to add a little bit of white here.
Okay.
Yes. And see, it wasn't a whole lot. It's just a separation layer. Now I'm going in with this beautiful bright orange.
Wow, that is so bright.
It is, right?
I'm excited to see those in the very center of your fantasy pour.
I know. That's what I'm really hoping for.
Okay.
Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually put a little bit more white because I'm going to go in with a blue. And again, this is just for a separation. So you don't need to put a lot of that in there. Now, being that this is already kind of a rusty, kind of darker, browny orange.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that I didn't need to put a separation layer between the blue and the orange.
Go for it.
I love this color too, this Nico Azo Gold.
Right.
Let's see. I'm going to go in with the light blue. I'm going to add a little bit of white to this one though. That made me nervous doing that.
And so it should. Basically doing exactly what you said you weren't going to do at the very beginning, but I'm interested to see how it comes out.
I'm interested to see how it comes out too. We'll see what happens, you guys.
We will all see. Beautiful layering in that cup though.
Thank you. Now, since I'm going to start the whole process over again, I don't need to put a layer between the light blue and the Prussian blue.
Stunning. Those two blues together are beautiful.
Oh yeah. Whoops. A little bit more white there. This brilliant orange.
Right.
And then I did some more whites. And then I went with this kind of like electric blue. This beautiful
manganese phthalo blue.
This is gorgeous. Now this time I'm going to put a white layer.
Inspired.
I'm so interested to see how this is going to turn out.
Okay, that's you done.
That's me done?
Well, yeah, that's in terms of you layering your colours, isn't it? Oh no, you've got the light
Yeah, I
blue
got
to
the
go.
light blue to
Okay.
go. I was like, wait, no.
Wait. Now this is a 16 by 16 inch canvas, so actually Jeremy only needs 9 ounces of paint, and he's probably got maybe 15 in that cup. So you might not get all the way up there, sir, but you never know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I tell you, this is one beautifully layered cup right here. It
is stunning. So the Fantasy, again, just remind me what it is, the Galaxy Fantasy Pour?
Yes, Galaxy Fantasy Pour is a straight pour to ring pour to straight pour to ring pour.
Okay.
Yeah, so just like that. So
okay, you tell me, and so everyone can see when you switch between techniques.
Yes. So this is the straight pour to ring pour to straight pour to the ring pour to the straight pour to the ring pour.
That's it, get some of that blue out of there.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of bossy orange in there currently. Ooh, I see you change directions.
I did.
Ooh la la. Huh. Stunning.
Pretty good, pretty good.
And wonderful dismount there as well, I believe.
The amazing Mina Villegas was teaching me how to do that. Okay, now I'm going to be getting a flow extender here. I'm going to turn my canvas around because it seems like it's a little, I think I poured a little bit off kilter there. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen here. Okay guys, so as you can see, I did this dark blue, you know,
base coat?
Flood coat. Flow extender. Flow extender, that's what I was looking for.
And that was a mix of the phthalo blue and the Prussian blue mixed together.
Yes.
So keeping it to the blues.
Keeping it to the blues. I am so excited about this. I can't even tell you how excited I am. So let's go ahead. And what time is it?
What time is it?
It is tilting time.
It's Complementary Color Theory Series tilting time. Let's do this.
Say that 3 times fast. All right, here we go. Okay guys, so I am loving this. As you can see, you got like all these fingerlings and fire going through here, and you got this whole like ghostly, like Halloween kind of like little things going on through here. I love this. I love the rings. I love the straight pour in it. I think this was a huge success.
You were always going to love this. It had orange in it.
I do love my orange. I do love my orange.
I'm glad you like this one. It's very pretty.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like dry. So can't wait to hear your comments on it. We're going to clean this up and take it in for a close-up.
Let's do it. Well, hello there, ladles and jelly spoons. Welcome to Lee's pour. Maybe take two, not for you, but for me. I'll explain why in a second. So these are my complementary colours. I've gone for violet and yellow. I do love those colours. They were Jeremy's high school football team colours. Well, Jeremy's got a brother, so my brother-in-law that absolutely loves LSU. So you never know, this might be one that's inspired by little John if you're watching. So here is my primary yellow, and this is a Master's Touch Acrylics primary yellow. And then this is my violet, which is just the Master's Touch Acrylic Violet. And this is my tint of yellow. Now, tint is made by taking your colour and adding white. And in this instance, it's Naples Yellow Light. So that is my tint of yellow. This one here is actually my tone of violet. This is grey violet. So this is violet with some grey tones to it. And then this one here is my tint also. So this would be my violet with white, and this is kind of like an ultramarine violet. So that's my colour palette and how I'm going to and what I'm going to do for this contemporary colour scheme.
Yes.
Now, Jeremy, I'm going to use my Naples Yellow as my isolation coat between my colours.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm also going to take a bigger cup and just do one ring pour this time onto the canvas.
Okay.
Instead of a fantasy galaxy pour like your good self. What I did wrong last time was actually I used mix. Now that wasn't wrong, but I overstretched it. It kind of looked a little thin and kind of overstretched. It just didn't look great. So I'm convinced to get a really beautiful pour for you on this contemporary complementary colour series pour. So I'm gonna zen myself, get myself back to center, take a couple of deep breaths like Mina does.
Nam Yoda Renge Kyo.
Exactly. Yoda, chocolate cream
Nam Yoda Renge Kyo.
That's right. All right, let's do this. So, just like your good self, I would really love that dark center of my violet, isolating with a little Naples, and I want to put that right next to the yellow. Let's see what that does to the center of this piece. Okay, so now I'm going to put these violet tones, hues, tints, but because I'm going to use all the same colour, violet in this instance, I'm not going to put an isolation layer until I go back to my yellow. So put in a little bit of white, not white, Naples Yellow. I keep saying white, but it's Naples Yellow.
It's Naples Yellow.
And then some primary yellow. I mean, these two colours together are scary pretty, but I'm just really worried that they'll also be scary brown. So,
and then we both picked colours today that make brown.
I think all complementary colours on the colour wheel actually do. I think because they're opposing colours, I think probably they all do make brown. Now, someone out there, quite possibly Kate Jackson, will tell me and school me otherwise. If there are two complementary colours that don't make brown, shout it out in the comments, because I would love to know. Okay, now this canvas, just like with Jeremy, only needs 9 ounces of paint, but I am going to go to like the 12-15 ounce layer so that I can tilt off what I don't want. And scarily enough, I think I'm going to finish with a little ring of yellow.
Nice. Go for it.
Just a little one. Sandwich in between the naples. All right, Jeremy, that is my cup.
It's a beautiful cup.
Let's see just how pretty she is as we ring pour this one onto the canvas. So straight in the middle, ring pour this one away.
I see rings are happening.
They do too.
I'm glad you used more yellow.
Oh, well, I put my finger right in that one. I guess we better fix it. Let's do that first. One thing that you shouldn't do when you go to catch your center is completely smudge your rings, which is exactly what I did here. So we might have messed up the composition on this one, but you know what? I'm not gonna re-pour this one again. It's just a wrecked ring. Right, Show Pony?
Exactly.
Okay. So I am going to throw on my flow extender. Now this is the same violet that I've got in the pot that is just the same consistency with a little bit of extra water. And I should have said that today we're using gloss medium and Floetrol. So this is 25% gloss medium, it is 25% paint, and then it's 50% Floetrol. All right, peeps, so I've got my violet base coat down now, and here's my ring. Let's see what happens as we stretch this one out. It's tilting time.
It is tilting time.
Let's do this. ladles and jelly spoons, so that's me done. This was this crazy area that I mixed accidentally by sticking my finger in the composition, but I actually really don't hate it. It adds a little bit of like, you know, something for your eye to see as in the composition. But I can tell you, I do love all these purple and Naples yellow and yellow kind of rings all the way through here. That grey purple, nope, wanted it off this canvas as much as possible, which is why I took this centre all the way down here to the bottom. As the show pony was shouting, "Get rid of it!" And that's exactly what I did. I don't mind the pops of it, but there was just way too much at one point.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this. It was hard. These complementary colours are difficult because those two buggers do make brown.
Yeah.
But I think that this is a success. I love yours too, show pony.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We hope that you love this. This is complementary colours. I've just torched it. I've just got my edges. Let me take you in for a close-up. Thank you, guys. So there you have it, folks.
There you have it.
These color theories, color harmonies, they're actually kind of difficult.
Yeah, they are difficult.
I think what is pleasing to the eye, because that's what color harmonies are all about, something that's aesthetically pleasing to the eye, doesn't always translate into fluid acrylic art.
No, it doesn't.
Because what you don't think about is that these things clearly mix and make different colors. So, tell me about your fantasy ball.
I loved the effect that I got with it.
Okay.
I love orange. I love blue.
We know.
I think it came out really, really interesting. I like it. I really love it a lot. But why don't I show you?
Let's do it.
The dried results.
Okay, because
and
we
you can tell me what you think. I do. Yes. And see, what I'm loving is all of this right here.
No, that was like
everything.
the straight pour of the fantasy pour, right?
Absolutely. And then this is the ring right here. Yeah, so it's just like, I absolutely love this. I think it came out great.
Yeah, I know you were really worried about the mud.
I was.
But it didn't muddy up at all, I don't believe.
No.
I really enjoyed it. It was a tough one, but it was a fun one.
It was a tough one, you guys. It was a really tough one.
I have my purple and yellow piece here.
Which is
now,
gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. Clearly you can see where I, with my big ham hocks, stuck my finger in it right up here and wrecked my ring with my finger. But I actually really like this one too. What I didn't love about this was all that grey purple, that grey violet, which I tilted off at this end. And when I went back and looked at how I layered my cup, I was layering that grey purple every time next to the Naples yellow. And that's what created such a kind of a nasty colour. But I love the lines in this one, love those pops of yellows. Yeah, it was really interesting.
Yeah, I actually like it a lot.
Yeah, I really like the end results. And as you can see, the shine on these here, these have not been glossed, but this is the gloss medium that sits within the pot.
Yep.
That we talk about in our recipe video, which is number 54. So, do you know what's up next?
What is up next?
Split complementary colours.
Split complementary colors.
Yeah, so this time we get to choose 3 colours, but one colour comes from the top of the colour wheel, and then 2 come in like almost like a triangle effect, and shades, tints and tones thereof. So
I'm really excited about that.
I am. I'm kind of excited to add more colour.
Yeah.
It's been really hard just working with like 1 and 2 colours, and so yeah, it's going to be really interesting. So, people, happy Friday.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on this premiere. Thank you for being with us. If you haven't checked out the live stream from the weekend, please go and check it out. We had Mina, Sarah and Kathleen from Cross Creations in the studio with us, and it was a hoot.
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
There was a lot of tequila and a lot of fun.
A lot of shenanigans.
A lot of shenanigans. So please go check out those episodes. And then we poured, just with Sarah Mack, a 36 by 48 inch open cup, which was truly stunning. So please go check that out.
Gorgeous.
Too. Really fun.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We are this close to 10,000, like literally 100 plus people. So that's going to be a fun episode.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
It will probably be celebrated next Sunday, but we'll tell you a little bit more about that closer to the time. And yeah, that's it from us. Go have a great evening.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, and we'll see you back on here on Sunday for another episode. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one. Bye. So we want to take a moment to spank. Spank some very special people. We want to take a moment to thank some very special people.
Absolutely.
And that's our Patreons. So the Patreon account is a very separate account from YouTube, but it allows some very important people the opportunity to get a little bit of a closer look of the studio. And there are certain levels. So at one level, for example, you get to see sneak peeks and behind the scenes videos. At another level, you're invited to join us in a WhatsApp group where we chat, we exchange pictures, and you also get weekly painting challenges. In another level, you get once a month live streams. At another level, you get once a month tutorials that are live.
Yes.
And then at our top tier, the diamond level, you would get to pick the colours and the technique for an episode of Masse Art Studios, and then you get to keep one of the 11 by 14 inch canvases every single month. So, with the change of venue, I know, we've got some very special people we like to thank, and that's the Gold Masse Posse, and that's Trisha West, Stephanie Hancock, Donna Patterson, Terry Leshner, Gloria Salaki, Nate Bright, Linda Serien, Crafty Chicken Mom, Mary Doulis, we've got Rebecca Hawes Winters, and we've also got Patsy Petrilli.
Yeah. And with the platinum level, we have Leslie Beaver, we have Janice and Steve Pittman, we have Donna Panis, and Dana Foxley.
And at the diamond level, our one and only, everyone knows that, we all love her, it is Sparkles. Thank you, Sparkles. And to everyone else that's down below right here, we thank you so very much for wanting to be part of the Masse Posse. Thank you guys, we really genuinely do appreciate it.